show 19. It is opening day, and we are taking on the Los Angeles Angels as the Blue Jays look to start a repeat and defend their world championship. We get ready for opening day baseball here.
From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Today, the opener of this four-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome
we are
to
here,
our
opening day. Kind of a rough off-season for the Blue Jays. Losing some big arms out of their bullpen. Yeah, I mean,
and he lays off a pitch outside as
things definitely could have gone better for them.
Belted high.
Simmons, a drive, left field. Soda there, back against the wall.
He makes the catch.
Aya, the ace of the club this season, after Blake Snell.
Now the
Minnesota Twins in the off-season.
Hit on the ground. But this will
now
be a foul
one of the biggest losses this team had.
2-2.
And of course, we have a big gap now in that right field position. Speaking of right field, that'll be Carter Whitley out there in right to reel that in at number 2.
Got him third.
Now in the box.
With letting Haniger walk, trading Aristides Aquino,
ball and 2 strikes now.
Things really didn't exactly go our way. Well, not really in a great situation this season in the outfield. We have 2 very good prospects up and coming, and probably gonna. I already know who I will make a trade for once it starts letting us make trades. So I will show you our settings quickly right here. Shohei Ohtani will be the pitcher.
It leads things off here in the
facing Francisco Lindor in the bottom of the first. 2-1 pitch to Lindor in his first at-bat of the new campaign.
2 balls
Slider
and 2
catches the outside edge, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher
for the Blue Jays.
So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that
2-2 Lindor, his first at-bat of the season. He checks his swing. He did not go in the count. Lindor had a very good season last year. Very key part after making a trade for him very early in the year. He signed with the Milwaukee Brewers. He lines out to second. David Fletcher there right away. And he signed with the Milwaukee Brewers and made a trade with the Brewers very early on in the season to bring in Lindor. And obviously that turned out to be a pretty good move because he was, like I said, a key piece to bringing the World Series home to Toronto. With 2 away, Juan Soto steps in with a 2-1 count. Now been 2, well, I guess
lifted down the line in left.
He won the MVP in 2021.
And they can't run it down.
And it's weird that it's already the 2023 season. Doesn't feel like that long ago. This is his age 25 season. And he's still killing it. Base hit into left field with 2 away. He'll extend the inning. And now, last year's most valuable player steps into the batting box. That's right, your 2022 American League MVP, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in now,
Anthony for his first regular season game.
Awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Being crowned
that's a
really good pitch
right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings.
1-2 pitch inside from Ohtani.
If you're waving at me, a real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
2, grounded to third, fielded, and that will end the
side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network.
That, we are through 1.
Here's Chris Davis now. His career numbers against Minaya. He's 0 for 5.
Davis will lead off. Not going to be playing all the games like we will do this year too in the postseason. But because I'm not sure how.
Again, another foul ball.
I'm not how it's going to. full series and just skip through a decent amount of the game. We'll figure it out.
1 out.
I mean, I want to do pitching. I get pitching with Sean Manaea, but
so the bases are empty
playing like all our offense. Snell is the only pitcher that we played the full game with. Of course, that was our 3-1.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels.
That one wasn't even on camera.
Line to the right side.
Oh my God, Carter Whitley is a pathetic little man in the outfield. That'll be the first base hit of the season for either of these teams.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
That's gonna be caught by Realmuto, the starter again this year, to end the inning.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Bottom of the second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to lead off. 2-1 pitch inside. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-1 to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He checks his swing.
Call.
Okay. That's Irons. He messed something up. Sorry about that. All right, full count now from Ohtani. He gets the sign and delivers to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It'll be a splitter fouled off. Keeping his at-bat alive. The Blue Jays went distance in the World Series. Won it
3-2 one more time.
in 7 over the Giants. And, well, the game set a 1-0 final. It came down to the wire. But yeah, the Jays were able to come out after a 107 regular season. Would have been pretty disappointing if we didn't win the World Series.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
He actually almost beat that. But that is out number 1.
So one away here with the bases empty. Ball striding into the plate. It'll be Miguel.
He got bumped down a slot in the lineup this year with Guerrero now hitting over him.
The home plate umpire says he held up.
Guerrero continues to develop. Andujar, I believe, will continue to develop as well. I'm hoping he can be a 90 by the end of the season.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
He had a very good MVP caliber season last year. And, yeah, we're going to look for another very productive year out of him this season. That's not productive.
Fletcher ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping into
now
the box.
1-1 count. JT Realmuto up with 2 away.
2 gone in the bottom of the second.
1-1. Realmuto.
Slow roller down the
Gary
third base
Sanchez
line.
got traded to the Cincinnati Reds in a deal that brought Jose Barrios to the team to fill the slot where Blake Snell left. Realmuto now the starting catcher.
This is hit
and we have prospect Kana Ono, I believe, on the bench as our
he's able to stick with it and get the.
He grounds out, the inning's over. So now Manaea, he'll take the mound again. He's giving up a hit. We're going to sim forward a bit. He gives up a homer and a double and then a single. So we're going to hop in. 1-0. It's already 1-0. And we're going to hope Manaea can work his way out of this jam. 2-2 pitch.
Now the 2-2.
Change-up fouled off.
2-2. And the at-bat will continue. Runners at the corners
are
here.
on the corners with nobody away, and that'll be a pop-up. Getting away from Andujar, he needs to get there. He will. He backpedals into it for out number 1, and he'll keep the runners where they are. A 1-1 pitch, former Blue Jay for a very short amount of time. Paul Goldschmidt steps in. That'll be an RBI single. He was the key piece in the trade that brought Mike Trout to the Blue Jays.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
From Manaea, fastball fouled off.
Here's another 2-2.
2 again, fouled off. Davis working a tough at bat.
The 2-2 one more time.
And it'll be another one fouled off.
Right side.
Already 2-0. Angels are going to look to add on, and Manaya's going to look to make sure they don't. Big strikeout there on Davis. Now another former Blue Jay, Randall Grichuk. He was another piece in that trade for Mike Trout.
Just staying alive, putting together
very
a really
big piece
good at bat
in that trade for Mike Trout.
Might have been cheating for another
Came off
fastball,
a
trying to
career
get the
year,
head to that one
and,
early. Pitcher pulled the string.
Really
with a
destroyed us
nasty
every
breaking
single
ball, had
time
him
we've seen him.
a little bit out in front.
And it's
So
fouled
very,
away.
very worried about having to pitch him here.
Simmons
This will be the
on second.
70th pitch
Goldschmidt
from
on
Sean
at first
Manaea.
with 2 down. Ripped
And
down the first
he
base line.
is going to go not much further in this one.
Fouled away.
Especially if he can't get Randall Grichuk out. Grichuk is battling.
2-2 offering.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He gets out of the inning, only allowing 2. That was rough.
Leading off the inning, Carter Whitley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
So Carter Whitley, the batter. He played a few seasons with he played maybe 1 season with the Dodgers. So I believe he does have a major league hit. We'll see if he can have a good season for us, and he's going to kick the season off right. The dude who I didn't know was going to be on the team to start the year, he ends up being our starting right fielder. He gets a leadoff double. Carter Whitley. Why do I feel like he's going to be the MLB version of Gardner?
Shut down inning so they can get some more runs on the board, but
1-1 count. Paul DeYoung, your World Series MVP.
Shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
2 balls and a strike to count.
2-1.
A runner at second, nobody out.
World Series MVP had quite a few clutch hits.
Swung
There's
on
many
and
people
lifted
who
into
could have
shallow
won that
center
title
field.
for us.
Richard
But,
moving in.
He I agree
to
that
it and makes the
DeYoung
catch for the
has
first
deserved.
down. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor.
1-1 count. Francisco Lindor up to see if he can get a base knock. The 1-1. It'll be in the dirt.
Here. Throw goes to third.
And wow.
Good job there.
Carter
as the count goes
Whitley
to
almost
1 and
got
2.
thrown out. That's not the way
Runner
you
at
want to start
second
off
here
his
with
Blue
1
Jays
man out.
career. If Whitley can do well and progress by
Now
soon, and Lindor gets plunked.
Drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
If he can keep hitting well for the first month or so,
Mike Trout
probably
got on top of one. It was a ground out.
then I might not trade him. But right now he's more than likely getting traded for Alan Bennett from the Kansas City Royals. Another player I don't know too much about, but I think he's a pretty good
Well, he
player.
better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys
2-1,
already.
and
He's starting
Trout
to
almost
lose
hit that
location
one
of
down the
strike
line.
zone.
Count
He's
is
gotta
even.
throw a strike right
And the
here.
Jays are going to look to get some runs on the board. 2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
In there, he goes down looking. There's 2 outs. Now Juan Soto steps in. He got a base hit in his first at bat.
Soto, 1 for 1 after
1-1 count on him here.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
And he hits it in the left, right at the left fielder,
and we'll
inning
have to
over.
leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
So, it
That'll
will
bring in
be
Joey Rickard.
Manaea back out on the mound.
1 and 2 now.
In
Just
the
catches
top of the
outer
fourth,
half.
I'll probably send him out there for the 5th, and then after that, his day is
Now
going
a
to be
good
over.
pitch around the knees, but
Looking
it
for
doesn't
5
quite
innings
catch the
out of
bottom
him.
the
He's already
zone.
given up 2 runs. Let's hope he can leave it at just
This
2
is hit
runs.
high
But
in
that
the
ball
air
is a
toward
drive
left
to left
center.
center field. Soto's under it. Trout will call
And he
him
will
off for
get
out
there
number
to
1.
make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
With 1 away in the inning after a great
Had
catch
a
by
long
Mike
way to
Trout.
go
You
to
see
make that
show
running
track.
catch,
He
and here it
ran
is
a
again with the
mile
show
to get
track
over to
numbers.
that one.
Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing
I just wanna
speed,
see his
and
distance
ended up
covered.
running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in.
109
No doubt an effort his
covered
teammates
by
are
Mike Trout
appreciative
to
of.
make that catch.
Into the box, Guillermo
And that's
Heredia.
another one,
Popped him
center
up.
field. And,
DeYoung takes charge out there, and he stays
Trout
with it for the
until
second out.
It's too late. 2 down, DeYoung there. It'll be a 2-1 count. Paul Goldschmidt the batter. Oh, that's not Paul
Goldschmidt. A hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
He hit a home run in his first at-bat.
And another foul ball.
Let's see what he can do in this one. 2-2 pitch is another drive. Left field. Out of here. I'm pretty sure he's a rookie. Mountcastle with his second home run of the game. It's 3-0 Angels.
He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
1-2 from Manaya.
1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
So I'm looking for one more inning. See if we can get on a few runs back and maybe get him in line for the win. But right now we just need to try and get the team in line for the win. 2-1 pitch from Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball, base hit, leadoff single from Rendon.
Man is on to begin the inning.
Well, it's the first hit of what could be his back-to-back MVP campaign.
In the middle of the plate, he could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
One on and nobody out. 1-1 pitch to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball. Way late.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
2-2 Guerrero. Grounder to first. Goldschmidt to short, and they will get Guerrero a 1-6-1 double play.
Now that's
weird to say.
So
that's what it was. A 1-6-1 double play, 2 down. Miguel Andujar the batter with a 1-1 count. A pitch from Ohtani.
Lifted in the air to center.
Fly ball to
Waiting
center.
on it is Heredia. No trouble
Inning's
with
over,
this one,
so we
and
go
the
to the
inning is
5th,
over.
which will be Manaya's last inning of work.
Back to the top
Hopefully
of the
he
order
can get
now,
through.
and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball.
Andrelton Simmons works the leadoff walk, just what I wanted
a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base
go
on
to the
balls to
bullpen.
lead off the
We're
5th
going to
inning.
warm up him and him.
Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. All even now, 2-2.
He had that base stolen on Manaya, but that ball fouled off by, I believe, David Fletcher. And now the count is full. The 3-2 from Manaya.
Keep in mind, people,
and Fletcher almost got what would have most likely been an RBI double.
His last inning.
Again, he sends it out of
Manaya
play.
is just not catching any breaks, approaching his 100th pitch this inning. That ball's hit well in the center field. Trout is there. He fields. He's going to throw a bullet back in. That'll be caught for out number 1.
About trying to move up. So a runner at first with 1 out
2-1
now.
Paul
And
Goldschmidt
stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2-2 count to Goldschmidt.
The 2-2.
Manaya deals. It's a drive. Center field. Trout under it. 2 away. 2 down in the inning. Can Manaya get through it? Not what he wanted in his first start of the season. Get bumped after the 5th and throw over 100 pitches in that time. Give up 3 runs. But he does get a fair share of strikeouts.
So coming to the plate,
we'll go to the bottom of the
start
5th.
Things out here in the home
then
5th,
after this,
and
there's
it's
going to be
been
some
tough
quick
sledding
moves.
for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah,
1-1 JT Real Muto base hit into right field. It will be cut off, so that'll only be a leadoff single.
Fans involved at some point as well.
Carter Whitley 1 for 1.
He'll try to
get another base hit.
In his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double.
1-1 pitch to Whitley, grounder to second, Fletcher to fourth, 6.
And that gets him as well a double play.
Wait, why am I saying 1? Oh, I feel bad. First, I feel so dumb. First base, 3. So that was a 3-6-3, not 1-6-1. That's why it sounded so weird to say.
No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
No, it would be a weird
needs
play.
to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the
1-2
stretch.
to DeYoung, grounder foul.
I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Yeah, he's right. We could go shut out through the first 5.
The 1-2.
Strike three in the dirt, gets away. DeYoung down the line, he's out, and we head to the sixth. So, Sean Manaea throws 108 pitches, gives up 6 hits with 6 strikeouts. We call on Andres Marmolejo.
So now the Jays manager will make
He
his
didn't
way
do
out
too
toward
bad
the
last
mound.
year. Let's hope he can do pretty decent for us this year. Sends him down 1-2-3. We get a single and a walk. With 1 away, it'll be a 1-2 count on Anthony Rendon.
First and second,
one out. 2 on. The 1-2.
Anthony Rendon. Sharp ground
hot shot, and it's gonna be a double play. That would have been a triple play. Wow, that's crazy.
Number 79.
They have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Mountcastle homered twice now, strikeout. They one more. Leadoff double. Oh no, they don't. They're coming for that. An RBI single from Carter Whitley. I believe another former Blue Jay, Raisel Iglesias, on the mound now. It'll be a 3-2 count. Francisco Lindor up big at bat.
MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Base hit down into left field. They will send the runner from third, Andujar, and it's a 4-2 game in the 7th. RBI single, Francisco Lindor.
The center fielder.
Now a 2-1 count, Mike Trout the batter.
And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2
2-1
home
pitch
so
from
far this inning.
Iglesias.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hit. Can we get another run back?
A swing and a miss and a
cannot.
sinker.
Trout goes
The
down.
strikeout retires the side.
So Marmolejo still out there on the mound. He gives up the solo shot. So it'll be Kenyon Middleton on the mound for the Angels in the bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto will lead things off for Toronto.
There's a swing.
And he drives Middleton's pitch to deep left field, and it's out of here. First home run of the season for the Blue Jays off the bat of Juan Soto. 5-3 ball game.
A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Line towards center field. Heredia, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Now that.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sorry about that. That'll be a 1-out base hit for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Right there, Dan.
And that will bring the tying run to the box. Full count Vladimir. Full count Miguel Andujar.
When you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a
And
hole
he
somewhere.
hits it into right field. It lands just there. That one's going to bounce off the wall. Andujar is going to go into second, and the tying run is in scoring position with only 1 away.
That's the difference in today's game. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter is able to
count
JT
Realmuto.
breaking ball.
Now at the plate,
A pitch from Middleton.
He'll look to bring home that tying run.
Going to be grounded to second. That'll score another run. The 5-4 game, the tying run 90 feet away on third. Full count, Carter Whitley up. He already has an RBI in this one. 3-2. He will swing and miss. So we head to the 9th.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Jamie Cora brought into pitch.
Cora is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Let's see what we can do.
1-1 home.
Andrelton Simmons leading off for the Angels.
1-2
from Cora. Rounder to third. Rendon doesn't field it properly, but he gets it and recovers pretty quickly
here as
for
he
out
gets the
number
first
1.
out of the inning.
The batter number 50.
1-1 count. David Fletcher. 1-1 to him is a fly ball to left. Soto can't under it. 2 away.
Soto will range to his left as he cracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Oh, with 2 away. It'll be a 1-2 count on Paul
Stepping
Goldschmidt.
in, Paul Goldschmidt has doubled and
Sorry,
singled
2-1.
in 4
Make it
at-bats in this
3-1.
contest. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly
Grounder, De Jong field. Throw to first in time. We go to the bottom of the 9th. A 1-run game.
Cam Bedrosian.
Cam Bedrosian had a very good year for the Angels last year. Probably, I believe, their closer this year. De Jong to lead it off in the bottom of the 9th.
Paul DeYoung. These two have not faced each other at the major
And that
league
misses
level.
outside 2-1.
Fastball close, but
We'll get
didn't
some
get it
more
2-1.
heroics out of Paul DeYoung. We've gotten quite a few from him already. World Series MVP. And, well, that's definitely going to help out. That ball down into right center field. A leadoff double for Paul DeYoung. Tying run in scoring position.
He's in with a 2-base hit.
Francisco Lindor. 1-1 count and a base hit.
No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1-2. Come on, Francisco.
Ready on 1-2. Hit hard.
It's a great hit caught by Goldschmidt. What a play. Can't even be mad at that. That was a beautiful play to keep the game in the Angels' favor. 1-2 to Mike Trout.
1-2 is
swung on and missed. 2 away.
Classic slider.
It's down to 1 Soto.
Not a whole lot to say about that.
1-1 count. Tying run in scoring position. The pitch from Bedrosian.
The 1-1.
Fouled off. 1-2. The Jays are down to their final strike here on opening day.
Final strike for the Blue Jays.
Misses outside. The count's even 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Fouled off. Count stays the same. 2-2.
Young at second with 2 down.
And that'll be hit up the middle. Simmons, field, spin throw, off the base. No! No! Oh my God, why did he run? No, the game was tied.
5-4, the final score.
Oh, we had that. We had it tied. Oh, that'll wrap up this episode.